how to start this conversation off right now because I'm so floored and so thankful and blessed to have this brother on the phone right now, E.T. Eric Thomas, one of the baddest motivational speakers out there right now. What's going on, my man?
Oh, let me tell you something. If I had your hand, I could throw mine in.
I got two hands. You can have one of them. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Man, I'm going to get right into this, man. First of all, I appreciate you, man. You, from one motivational speaker to another, you actually a mentor of mine. I've been following you for a while. Everything that I teach and preach in my Dream Job Freedom Program, my Rock Team Youth Mentoring Program, a lot of that comes from you, my brother. So I'm honored to have you on the phone right now.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate that. You know, when you're out here doing this work, it's mad fulfilling. So I do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart.
Let me go ahead and back up and give you the proper introduction, okay? We talking to motivational speaker / educator / pastor / entrepreneur / doctor. We know him as E.T., the hip-hop preacher. From homeless to success. Key hot words that I got to give you right now that I'm sure you're very familiar with. Hustle, drive, and determination. Got the autobiography, The Secret to Success. Also, Greatness is Upon You. Both available at etinspires.com. Get there. If you don't have a copy of this, if you haven't downloaded this, then you're slipping and you're tripping. Consulting, many Fortune 500 companies, including Quicken Loans, AT&T, Nike, Under Armour, major universities, including Harvard, if I'm not mistaken, major sports teams. Man, I can go on, man. And this comes from your own mouth right here. Listen to me. When you want to succeed, as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful.
Yeah, let me tell you something. First of all, I need to take you on the road because nobody has introed me like that. I'm feeling like I'm somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like I'm somebody. You know? Well, you know, specifically that day, man, I had a series of workshops that I do on campus, and I had a group of kids. This is during the recession. A lot of parents were losing their jobs back in Detroit at Ford, GM, and Chrysler. And there were students, you know, at Michigan State University who had gotten in on a provisional basis, man, that weren't handling their business. And they were acting like they had, you know, 2 or 3 other major opportunities, you know, like this wasn't their last shot, you know. And so in the words of Eminem, man, I felt that, you know, if you only had one moment, you only had one opportunity to seize everything you've ever, you know, wanted, dreamed of, you know, would you capture it or would you let it slip away? And they were letting it slip away. So I was taking it personal, like, guys, this is an opportunity of a lifetime to be at this major institution, to get this degree, and y'all on academic probation. Some of you guys have been kicked out the university, you know, and so I didn't want to beat them down. So I said, how can I say this to help them to get the point? Like, because for real, you can go without water for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can go without eating and survive. But if you stop breathing, it's a wrap. So I was like, yo, I got to find a way to show them the urgency of the matter. And so thus came when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
I tell people all the time, you got to get out of your own way. It's all about learning how to rewire the way you think in life. Because people always say, Rock T, man, how did you get successful? How did you get through all the struggles and the things that you've been through and all of that? I'm like, man, I had to rewire my thinking, and I had to associate myself with other great thinkers. And but E.T., what is your thoughts on rewiring the way you think to become successful?
Well, I'm gonna be real with you, man. You know, I take pride, you know, in the fact that I'm from Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take pride, you know, in the fact that I grew up in a blue collar, you know, community. But let's just be real, bro. What I needed to know to get to where I am, that information didn't exist where I came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, that they were blue collar. Like, my mom said on the last TGIM, she was afraid. You know, we don't have entrepreneurs in our family. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have a history of, you know, people who have left their job for a career, you know. And so for me, you know, I knew that while I take pride in where I come from, I love where I come from, it's limited. Like, they cannot give me the information that I need to get to that next level. So that's why I went to Michigan State. You know, the language, the codes, the rules that I needed to play in this game to be effective in this world, you know, and to compete I knew I had to go there to get it. I knew I had to hook up with people like Dan Gilbert to get it. You know what I'm saying? I had to hook up with people like my mentor. I don't know how many people are familiar with Bob Proctor, but he's also a motivational speaker. Les Brown. You know, I had to connect with these dudes because they have been in this industry for years. So it's not optional, man. We got to rewire because we are where we are because of what we know. And if we're going to get to another level, then we've got to get some new information.
You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, man. What you just said is my life as well, dude. It's like I love my family. I love my family to death. But my family, just like you said, they was wired a certain way. They was used to doing things a certain way. I was the kid that I watched TV, but I didn't watch TV just to see what episode was on for this show. I'm watching TV, imagining myself inside of the TV. That's going to be me one day.
Absolutely.
When I listen to the radio, I'm not listening for the music. I can't wait till the DJ to come on and start talking because that's me. I'm going to be him one day, so I'm going to learn exactly how he's doing it, why he's doing it. So I had to associate myself with people like that to break up that routine of what my family has always done and what they've been used to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, for real, I just want people to hear what we're saying. Like, we're not dissing our family.
No.
We're not dissing where we came from. We're just saying that we needed some new information to get to that next level. You know what I'm saying? To experience some of the things that, you know, perhaps we weren't experiencing before. So, mad shout out to, you know, all those people in our past who got us ready for our present.
Right. And it's called motivation. That's all that is.
Absolutely.
Now, real quick, I want to touch on something that I always tell everybody, and I don't want to confuse anyone. So, E.T., you got to help me with not confusing nobody with this certain technique of thinking. You will fail more than you succeed.
Absolutely.
But don't expect to fail. Go ahead and talk on that.
Absolutely. It took me, first of all, I got a GED. I failed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to graduate from high school. I failed. Right, but I got the GED, so I succeeded to an extent because I was able to get the goal, but I didn't get it the traditional route. Then I went to college. It took me 12 years to get the 4-year degree. That's a lot of failing because I could have gotten 3 degrees in in that time span. So I did fail, but let me tell you something. I learned a whole lot in that failing. I failed English once, failed it with an F, failed it the second time with a D, finally got that C. So each time I failed better, baby. I failed better. I was smarter. I was bigger. I was bolder. You know what I'm saying? And then, boom, the master's degree. Then, boom, the PhD. So, yes, I have failed academically. I failed classes. I've been kicked out on all levels. You know what I'm saying? But I got the gold. I got the prize. You know, and I didn't go in wanting to be a high school dropout. I did not go in wanting to be on academic probation. You know what I'm saying? I did not go in wanting to take 12 years. So I did fail. But let me tell you something. The success that came out of that pain, that failure not only pushed me to greatness, but that failure gave me a tone in my voice. That failure gave me an experience. You know, that failure gave me my DNA in terms of a speaker. It told me what to talk about, who I was going to connect with. That failure gave me a fire.
Come on, dog. You get me crunk up in here, man, because, listen, you put your doggone imagination in outer space, and if you fall on the doggone moon. If you fall, we're going to fall on the moon together, man.
Fall on the moon, baby.
Man, this is good stuff, man. Let's talk about investing in yourself, man. How has that improved and impacted your own life from E.T. Thomas? Investing into yourself.
Let me tell you this, man. I say this to everybody. Control what you can control. This person didn't give me this, and I didn't get a student loan, and I didn't get a grant, or I didn't get, nobody invested in my business. You know, I didn't get a loan. You know, I didn't get picked up on Shark Tank. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. You know, and I remember being there, man. Like, when is my real father going to invest back in me? You know what I'm saying? When is this person, going to give me a break? And I realized, man, ain't nobody coming for you, E. Your daddy ain't coming for you. Ain't nobody coming for you. Ain't nobody about to take you and blow you up as a speaker. You know, it's not about to happen. Nobody going to put you on TV. Ain't nobody going to put you on the radio. Now, watch this. You might get on TV. You might get on radio. But ain't nobody going to do this for you. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, man, I and I don't even tell this story often enough. You know, I've probably shared it maybe once or twice. But, man, my first 3 or 4 years, I was in the library every single day, 8, 9 hours a day, studying, reading, learning. And I don't just speak content and material. I studied psychology. I studied the psychology of people. I've studied colors. I've studied how a room should be set up. You know, I've studied the sound, what type of microphone you should use. I've studied Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Sojourner Truth, like Harriet Tubman, like, you know, to prepare myself. So I've invested in myself so much that, boom, one day I woke up, you know, one of the top motivational speakers in the world. Why? Because I was only reaping what I've sown. I invested in myself so much that other people started wanting to invest in me, that radio shows started calling me, TV networks started calling me, you know, colleges, Fortune 500 companies. So what I've discovered is people will only invest in you to the level that you invest in yourself. So however you want them to invest in you, that's how you got to invest in yourself. Nobody's going to take a risk on you if you haven't taken a risk on yourself.
Man, you know what the difference between a rich man's home and a poor man's home?
Books.
A rich man got a library. Come on, man.
Books.
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 Preach on, man. Man, don't get involved with business that you're not passionate about. That's something else I want you to talk about, man, because I created DreamJobFreedom.com. Here's why I did that. I want people to understand, stop just settling and being miserable at a job that you know you don't want to be at, but you're afraid to leave because you feel like you got bills and responsibilities. If you're not happy and passionate about what you're doing, why are you doing it?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
come on, man. Give me something on that.
Yeah, man, I'm just gonna say this, man. Like, for real, and this is not everybody. We know we're not talking to everybody, but man, I wasn't built for no job. I was built for a career. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't built for a job. I was built for a career. You know, and by that I mean, I remember when I had my job, man. I'm looking at the clock. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I had my job, man. I got to be there at a certain time. You know, and what I want to do doesn't require me to be there in those hours necessarily. I may need to be there before. I may need to be there after. And I realized a long time ago, it's like, come on, you gotta invest in a career. Career meaning you have to do what you love, what you're passionate about. Why? Because when you do what you love and you do what you're passionate about, it's like a fingerprint. Nobody else can do it like you. You automatically make yourself phenomenal. You automatically make yourself an all-star. You automatically make yourself an Olympian when you do what you do, because when you do it, can't nobody else do it like you. When you find your passion, you automatically become rare. You automatically become different. You automatically become set apart. And I'm telling you, we both motivational speakers. But when we get on the stage, I can't be you, you can't be me. But when you do what you do, the way you do it, and we both do it with passion, but it's unique to us. It's special to us. And I'm telling you, when you work in your passion and you work in your gifts, people are going to say, that's rare. And we all want to buy rare. We all want to wear rare. We all want to be in around rare. You know, we love rare. Don't nobody want to look like nobody else, dress like nobody else, be nobody else. We love rare. That's why we spend the money we spend on a Bentley or a Rolls Royce, or we spend it on a Louis or a Gucci or a Prada. Why? Because in many instances, these things are rare. They don't come a dime a dozen. And so when you walk in your gift and your passion, you separate yourself from every other human being in the world, and you become an all-star, a guru, a sensei, and then everything around you, your money grows, your relationships grow, your opportunities grow. But when you are a dime a dozen, when you are a copycat, you know what I'm saying? When you're not an original, man, don't nobody want that.
Woo! We can go back and forth all day long.
All day.
Let's get hype. My last thing before I let you go. Adding value to other people is a huge passion of mine. And like yourself, man, I've had a lot of mentors that really helped bring me up under their wing and showed me how to do this and showed me how to do that. The light finally went on when I finally understood the fact of adding value into other people. When you can learn how to do that is where the magic happens. And that goes back to, you know, creating that talent that's inside of you and growing that into a business. So speak real quickly about adding value into other people and making it about serving and giving first.
Let me tell you something. If you want to be selfish, like if you want to be the guy that's like, I don't want to ever be, you know, without. I don't want to have lack. Like, I don't want to be forgotten. Let me tell you, there's only one way to do it. 90% of the people I come across are takers, man. 90% of the people I come across, like, what can you do for me? What have you done for me lately? And I'm telling you, once you begin to add value into people's lives, again, you become rare. Why? Because if a person is around 10 people, I guarantee you 8 of them are going to be takers. And so you automatically set yourself apart because that person they can't leave you. That person can't give you up. Like that person, even if they wanted to, like they can't walk away from you. Why? Because you add so much value to their life. Like you become needed, if you will. Like you become an asset to that person. So the way I blew up is like I just gave away my gift every Monday. Thank God it's Monday. I just gave it away. And when I started giving it away, I started adding value to NBA teams and NFL teams and college teams. They would play my stuff on a regular basis. Corporate America would play it. And then people would be like, yo, why are we playing it? Call my man. Let's get my man live. So I didn't blow up. I didn't blow up because I was sweet. Nobody even known I was sweet. I blew up because I added value to the school system. I added value to that class. I added value to that parent who couldn't get their son, to understand the meaning of life, the teacher that couldn't get her kids to sit down and study. Like, I added value, and by adding value to others, guess what others did to me? They started adding value to me. So for real, if you want to set yourself apart, don't be a taker. You reap what you sow. If you put 1 million apple seeds in the ground, you will never get back a cherry tree. You will never get back watermelon. You will never get back oranges. You reap what you sow. So if you want value in your life, if you want valuable relationships, if you want a valuable business, whatever you want, you give it. And I'm telling you, when you give value, when you add value to others, woo, man, I look up every day now. I pick up the phone when I need something, and I'm like, who can I call? And this is what I realized. I can only call the people, and I can only rely on the people who I've added value to.
Boom, man. On that note, we done here, man. There's really nothing else to discuss. I got your back 100%. If you need me for anything, Eric, just holler at your boy.
No doubt. I got you, man. I promise you. I got you. So you could have called anybody, interviewed anybody today, and you chose your boy E.T., man. So much respect to that. Hey, and let's keep breathing a different air than most people breathing.
etinspires.com. etinspires.com. Get to my man's website. Follow my brother. Get inspired. Get motivated. Get hyped. All my dreamjobfreedom.com family out there, it's about to go to the next level. You're stuck at your job. You want to move around. You always had dreams and aspirations in your head, but you're afraid to go. Now is the time for you to get out there. Dreamjobfreedom.com. Put your email in. We got your back 100% after that. Stop being stuck where you don't have to be stuck. You got dreams. You got goals that you want to reach in life. Now is the time to make it happen. Opportunity is knocking. Walk through that door. Don't just look at it. Don't let it slam you in the face. DreamJobFreedom.com is where that is. Today is the day you stop making excuses on why you cannot succeed. And let's start getting solutions on how you can. No excuses, get it done. That's the only way Rock T know how to do it. On behalf of my brother Eric E.T. Thomas, we'll see y'all on the other side. Be blessed.